This is a demonstration of Animal Chips, a new trick by Alan Chitty. There are 4 discs showing animals, in this case a mouse with his tail, a lion with a tail, a tiger with a tail, and a kangaroo with a tail. Could be anything, could be domestic animals, cats, dogs, etc. And before we start, I'm going to make a prediction about what's going to happen shortly. And I'll just write out my prediction now. Doesn't have to be written as you go like this. It could be all done beforehand, but I think it's more authentic if the spectator actually sees me write the prediction in front of him or her. And I'm going to take the prediction and put it in this envelope, which I will get the spectator to look after, perhaps put their hand on it to make sure that no harm comes to it. And at this stage I'll say to the spectator, there are 4 animals here, give 2 to me and you have 2. And the spectator might, they can do anything they like, but they might take those 2 for themselves and give those 2 to me. And so I said, do you want to change your mind? And they genuinely can, but let's suppose they don't on this occasion, leaving this situation. So at that point I say, so you've chosen to give these 2 to me. Which one of those would you like? You have, again, a really completely free choice. Give me one and you take one. And let's suppose the spectator takes the kangaroo and leaves me with the tiger. At this point I say, do you want to change your mind? I wanted you to feel you've made a completely free choice. And so perhaps they do. Perhaps they change their mind and they have the tiger and give me the kangaroo. But it really doesn't matter very much. So say at that stage, so you've freely chosen the tiger from the 4 discs, haven't you, from the 4 animals? Yes, right. What I'd like you to do is to toss the tiger, just spin it as you will, and it'll come down either tails or heads, okay? That's what I'd like you to do. And so they start to do that, and I say, oh, no, just another possibility. You might prefer me to do the spinning. I don't know how you feel. You might prefer me to do the spinning, or you can do the spinning. It's an absolutely free choice. And they say, well, no, I'm going to do it because you might cheat. And so they do. And so the spectator spins the coin, and it comes down, and on this occasion, tails. Okay. And so let's just rehearse what we've done. Out of 4 coins, 4 discs, you ended up with the tiger. You could have given it to me, but you chose to keep it. So that's another 2 possibilities. And you've tossed it, and again there were 2 possibilities, and it happens to have come down tails and not heads. So if you think about it, if you know anything about these things, that means 4 times 2 times 2. There are 16 things that could have happened. It could have been me tossing, you tossing, it could have been any outcome. But that was the way you chose it to be. Okay? And at each point you could have changed your mind. So what I'd like you to do is to just look at the prediction that I wrote. Just, spectator, take the prediction out of the envelope. And the spectator does, and checks that there is no other prediction in the envelope. And when they read it out, they find that it says, I tossed the tiger and it came down tails. And that's exactly what happened. And you remind them that there were 15 other possibilities, but you predicted the very one that came to pass. And so that's Animal Chips by Alan Chitty. With no skill needed, a child could do it.